What is up, YouTube family? It is Nature Boy 3000. Welcome back to Nature's Underground. So, you guys really like the women attraction videos, I'm noticing. And I think that's kind of funny. I think it's just a theme of conversation that guys just like to talk about. It's almost like guy talk, where it's casual conversation about things that you actually want to hear about, you know, when it comes to nofap, when it comes to semen retention. Every guy wants to know about stuff like that. I mean, how could you not want to maximize your potential attractiveness to the opposite sex or to the same sex, if that's what you're into? All I'm saying with my own experiences is that when you do these practices and when you stick to them, you become the type of man that just shines a light to all other men and women and all human beings, all animals, all life forms, all situations and scenarios. It's just like you're a magnet for everything, right? It's just weird how you tend to sync up with the universe. You tend to sync up with this earth when you act in accordance with like the natural law and the way to behave as a man, right? So attraction is very, very superficial, but at the same time, it's a part of the journey that I feel is a necessary step to go through, especially for younger men, where maybe they haven't had a girlfriend yet, maybe they haven't had a whole lot of relationships, or they haven't had intimate relationships yet, and it is a stepping stone for them to get their confidence. Because right at this moment, they're probably wondering, well, okay, I would love to do semen retention so I can start a business, so that I can, slay my goals, find my purpose. But in the meantime, Nature Boy, I just want to get some tail, right? I just want to get a girlfriend. I just want to have those experiences. So, I only know that because I was just like you. I used to think that way. I used to think that once I would get a relationship, once I would, get a girl, I would be a lot happier. I mean, I used to daydream about shit like that. I would just I would listen to my music. I would think about girls that I liked. I would just pretty much fantasize about the reality that I wish I was experiencing. The funny thing is that nothing is ever as it seems once you are there, right? That's, if you've ever achieved anything that you really, really wanted, the first thing you realized was, wow, that's nothing like I thought it was going to be. So, hey, if you want to use semen retention, you want to use nofap to get you those experiences, by all means, you're at that part of the journey. There's levels to the journey. And if you're going to use these practices for women attraction, why not? Like, it's there for you to use, so you might as well maximize your potential attractiveness, become that confident man, get those experiences, and then put yourself out there. I mean, semen retention and nofap is not going to let women just fall into your lap, especially in this time where, social interaction is not really normal, and, women are hard to come by, right? It's like, where do you meet them? At the store? Where do you go? It's like, what type of social circle do you have? And there's no parties. Like, what do you do, right? But the one thing that you do have in your control right now is your ability to not masturbate and your ability to not ejaculate and just waste your energy, right? Use that energy to become productive. Use that energy and put it into productive outlets that are going to give you a return on your investment for your time, for your resources. And when you do that to those younger men, you're going to ultimately become that more attractive man who has a lot more to offer than just, well, what do you have to offer, right? Ask yourself that question. What do I bring to the table that is going to make women want me or even want to date me, right? That's the first step, is when you're young, you really don't know a whole lot. You don't understand life yet. You haven't had many experiences. So one experience you can have is you can challenge yourself to go on these practices and see how long you can go. Can you go without porn? Can you go without ejaculation, right? And when you master these things in your life, they are going to contribute to your overall development as a man, right? So I'm never, ever, ever going to knock a guy for telling me that he wants to do this for women attraction. And it's funny because I can sense that the guys who do want to do this practice for the women, they get mocked, they get ridiculed, they get called out. They're like, yo, we do celibacy for this and we want to reach enlightenment and yada, yada, yada. I'm so high and mighty. But dude, I don't care what your reasons are. I really don't. whatever the hell you want to do these practices for is not my business. But I do know the male mind, right? I know it all too well because I'm a male as well. So it's just like, I get it. You know, I'm kind of trying to give that big brother energy in this video of like, dude, I know where you're at. I get it. I've been there myself. You want to get those experiences. You want to get the girl. And I'm here to tell you, and with good news, that yes, if you stick to these practices, if you carry out these streaks, you see them to like 90 days, 30 days, or just start with 30 days. Don't even think about 90 days yet. Like, do it 30 days at a time, man. Don't like put so much, don't think too far ahead. Get to 30 days first. Because I know a lot of you guys have never even been to 30 days, right? If you're getting to 30 days, you're already kind of getting, either you don't have that much of a problem to begin with, or you're getting good at this. You're getting good at keeping your mind in check. So that's a good start. Plus, when you get to 30 days, you'll start to feel what I felt when I first started hitting around 30 days is you get that kind of boost in testosterone, and you get this kind of stoic, but very blissful type energy. And that being if you don't have any baggage to kind of hold you back and that you need to work through. That's given that you don't have that. Because if you still have hangups about things, or you still have things you need to work through, that you have blockages in your own energy, then perhaps you won't feel as good at 30 days. But if your energy is relatively light, you don't have a whole lot going on in your life, a whole lot of denseness or heavy energy or toxic people blocking you from blossoming, you should be good in about 30 days. So, yes, I definitely advocate these practices for women attraction, because guess what? I know exactly what's going to happen once you get those women, and I know exactly what's going to happen once you retain. One of many things will happen, and it's the fact that you're going to realize that these practices are so much more than just a tool to get women. These practices are everything you need to live an amazing life. It goes so much deeper. That's why I say women attraction is superficial, but not to say it's a bad thing. I get it. It's that hooking point to hook you into these beautiful practices. So yes, you get those experiences, but you learn from them. You learn that they're not everything you need to have in this life. And the sooner you learn that, the better you'll be. I'm telling you, the sooner you learn that women ain't everything, the better. Learn that shit by like 21, 20, 19. Be done with it, right? 23 and beyond, you better be on to how can I build my own business? You better be on how can I build my own brand, right? How can I build my body? How can I get healthier? How can I invest in myself so I have longevity, right? Something to come back, right? Oftentimes, women aren't going to do much for your return on investment. Yes, you'll learn those lessons and experiences, but that's not really going to add to your wealth and your abundance as a man. If anything, women need something to come into, right? You have to build that first, because they're the ones that benefit off of that male energy, the male kingdom that we've built. So it's like, build that first, and then that's going to come. But first you have to realize that you're going to need those experiences to realize that that's not all there is, and you need to level up, right? So I'm still leveling up all the time. Hence that's why I say that in these videos. Oh, I need to level up. Oh, I've been leveling up. It's just a process. We all have to meet each kind of level. And, you know, it's not to judge if you're there or not. It's not a bad thing. It's just, that's where you're at. Don't judge it. Retain for your own personal reasons. Who knows? Maybe like you're satisfied with just getting women and you're good. That could totally happen too. But from my experience, you'll realize that that's not everything, and you're going to want to do more. You're going to want to be more. You're going to realize, holy crap, what else can I do with this energy? This energy is so potent. It's so strong. It allows me to open so many doors. And you ask yourself, what isn't a possibility, right? Possibilities are endless when you do these practices. The sky is the limit, right? That's masculine energy. It's like, yo, I want to dominate this life. I want to get shit done. And that's exactly what you'll do, right? So learn about it. Don't be upset with yourself for wanting women. Ever. It's just a part of the game. It's part of the process. And it's gonna make you realize that it's not everything. So enjoy the benefits, enjoy the process, and stick with it until you level up. And until then, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, comment if you have something to say, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.